Battle of the Band.
I'm taking up the whole back seat.
Fuck. Nuggets.
Roll for puke.
I'm just a bitch.
I've been farting in there the whole time. Can we do a check on if Jake looks good?
We are boned. He's gonna ruin the tour.
It's free.
I kick Jordy a lot. I kick her a lot. Hey, welcome to the first installment of the QRPG. Qbomb is here, and we're going to be playing through a campaign specially designed to fit in the Qbomb Hyperpunk lore. We're also going to be drawing as we're playing, as we are filled to the brim with artists. It's going to be a fun thing for us to do. It's going to be a fun thing for all the fans. You're finally going to get a taste of that juicy Qbomb lore. Introducing our GM, David. Tell us about the game.
Well, hello. I am David. I'm going to be your disaster master for the evening, and tonight we are going to be running through the world of Distortion, specially brewed up for Qbomb. Eons ago, a cataclysmic event known as the Shredding destroyed the entire world. Its cause remains a mystery, with only a handful of lorebarians possessing even fragments of knowledge about the origins of the apocalypse. The world, now called Distortion, is a realm ruled by survivors. Its landscape has been violently transformed, the planet's very core erupting from the surface like fractured bones tearing through flesh. This new reality is a calcified wasteland of obsidian dusts, monsters, debris, and adventurers. But amidst this entire desolation, there's one stubborn, plucky band that is going to carve out themselves.
Is it us?
No, actually.
Who is it?
It's
Fuck.
you two. It's you two,
Oh.
unfortunately. They survived.
They always keep coming.
Bono,
You made
The
it.
Edge. Yeah.
Underrated band.
Really kind of under the radar.
I'm interested too.
I never heard of him.
We will do a bit of character introductions then, and then I will take you into the action. Why don't we start with what's on my Zoom screen here? I've got Izzy.
I am the front man of Qbomb, and I am also Ninja Knight character that carries a Scream Saber. It is a sword that is powered by my screams. It can act as a light sword or a two-handed sword if I scream really loudly. I will give an example. And that will be very painful on my voice as we do this. I'm a little scoundrel, you know. I'm doing my best to lead the team, but I'm a bit of a son of a bitch, you know. And I'm sure that we're gonna get into some antics. So, not some antics, some antics.
Got Ari next on my screen.
I'm Ari Atomic of the Raccoon People. I am a human, but I think that I'm a raccoon because I was raised by a family of raccoons in the Eternal Scrapyard. A war had broken out many moons ago and wiped out my people, or so I think, and I was forever banished from the Eternal Scrapyard until I came across these hooligans. I am a bit of like a druid, shapeshifter, master of trash, if you will. Mixed with like a rogue scoundrel, a raccoon, if you will.
Raccoons are kind of like little sons of bitches, you know?
Yeah, I think so. You just want
This
trash.
is the semantics part.
Yes,
Shit.
some
I said we wouldn't do
antics.
semantics. Sorry. Okay.
My weapon of choice is the Scrapcaster guitar. Of course, it is shapen after a broken down nuclear waste sign that has barbed wire strung strings, and I could use that as just a blunt object to smack people with. And I also have the ability to control trash with my said Scrapcaster.
Next up on the list, we have got Jordy.
I'm Jordy Lala, as these guys are sons of bitches. I'm just a bitch. From the clan of Flame Law, because I have some flame powers. My homeland is the volcanic mountain bass, but it's spelled B-A-S-S like a bass guitar because I play bass. I'm a human.
Ram got it.
What are those?
Jake doesn't know what a human is. I am fleet of foot. I'm right now. She's a bit of a glass cannon that gets angry sometimes and shoots flames.
Just like you in real life. So
Just like me in real life. You know. She's got some metal shoes that also act as makeshift flame skates. You can like shoot some rockets out of those. They're metal tipped, so very roller derby-esque.
Next up, I have got Sam.
I am Gamma Sam, a half-werewolf human from the green sludge radioactive docks. I'm a mutant person. Qbomb just swung by and I started tagging along. My character is a berserker martial artist, armor master. My weapon of choice is powerful claws, but I do have a bat staff. It's a transforming weapon, so we're going to see what happens with that later.
We now have Rem.
I am Rem, and I'm playing the character Rem, Mononym. I come from the Dryland Nomads, which comes from part of the world that used to be the bottom of the ocean and is now just a great big dry expanse. If I'm allowed to metagame a little bit, I'm a bit of a healer-tank combo. I like to get in the way of problems and try to take as much damage as possible for people while keeping people alive. I walk around with a big stupid base. Think like the Dragon Slayer, you know, but just a big stupid base.
And last and least, unfortunately, it's Jacob.
Tonight, the performance of QRPG will be performed by Jacob Aaron Strick in the role of Jake Easy. My character
That's the loudest piece of paper I've ever heard.
Growing up in the wilds, joining caravans of different artists, musicians living in the outskirts of what settlements remain in Distortion, learning to survive on mere scraps, was given a keyboard crossbow. It was both his trade as a musician and also like how to get the hell out of, a place in a jiffy. So ranged weaponry is his thing. Kind of a thief, but prefers the outdoors to being, confined in a dungeon.
And that, folks, is the QRPG crew right there. So tonight we're going to be playing not your traditional 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. We are going to be playing Tiny Dungeon, which is a system written by Alan Barr, powered by the Tiny D6. So basically, for those of you following along at home, we're just using 2d6. If I test, I need you to jump over the wall. You would roll 2d6. One or both of those show a 5 or a 6. You have succeeded. So rather than adding up the numbers, we're just quickly looking at them and saying, oh, I see a 5, we're good to go. Let us begin. I'm going to set the scene here. Across the vast waste, the silhouette of a scrappy vehicle kicks up dust against a backdrop, crackling pink black clouds. Pursuing it, a behemoth truck. Lightning cracks from the boiling sky as our eye is drawn towards the driver's seat of the pursued vehicle. It's Qbomb! A ragtag group of adventurers and glory seekers cling to the inside of their Qmobile, rattling, not a seatbelt in sight. At the wheel is who is driving this car?
Who is usually driving? It's
Ari
probably
or Jordy?
Yeah.
Probably Ari.
At the wheel is Ari. Your fists are clinging tightly to fight for control against the very terrain itself. You almost have like a leg up against the clutch. This is a desperate pursuit. In the passenger seat is Izzy. Izzy, what are you doing right now to kind of brace yourself as you guys are being pursued? It is jostling. I don't think seatbelts just come in cars anymore.
No seatbelts.
Yeah.
There's no S&P here. Not a seatbelt to be seen. Standards and practices.
Finally.
I am leaning out of the window. Just like fucking feeling wind.
You
whipping.
feel like as you're leaning out, wind whipping against your hair, you hear a bullet pass your ear, but you crave adventure and thrill. In the back seat of the car, we've got the rest of the crew. Can you describe your situation in the back seat of this Qmobile, which I'm imagining is kind of like a mystery van situation, but what do you guys think? What's the Qmobile look like?
The Qmobile is a boxy, cute little, think like K-truck from Japan. It's got little round lights. It is barely being held together. I'm talking like duct tape, rivets drawn on, not actually there.
It's like the
it's effective if we believe in it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 2 tires, and then the other things that we're using as wheels are just like broken speakers. Like, it is the most put together thing, but god damn it, do we love our little baby.
I'm taking up the whole back seat.
Gamma Sam, just in the back with his bag head, just sitting there. Pajama Sam.
Pajama Sam.
I'm probably right behind the driver with my head in a trash bag, trying not to bark.
I got my hands up like I'm holding a decorative table from a Sky Mall catalog. I'm just like ceiling and floor, just braced in.
Your wheel lifts up on the side. You
Oh,
hit
shit.
a rock. and you guys are just careening now. You're hanging on the left wheel. You pull back, bam, slam yourself back down.
I yell at everybody, left! And then everyone slams their body against the left, and it brings us back down.
Brings you right back down. Right in the nick of time as you quickly turn again as this wall of obsidian flashes by you, just avoiding it just in time.
I check my reflection.
You look good for like that couple
Can
of
we do a
seconds.
check? Can we do a check on if Jake looks good?
Okay, you know what? Welcome to our first test of the evening. We're going to do this test. You can roll
see if Jake's looking
2d6 right now to
Okay.
see if you are successful. If you roll a 5 or a 6 on either die, you are successful.
All right, here we go. I got a 6 and a 1.
Then you are successful.
Did a little flip.
Yeah, you see the glimmer. You look pretty good. You know, you're looking pretty good. And as that happens, bullets rip through your reflection, destroying the obsidian on the side, shrapnel kind of billowing in from the right side of the car. Ari, you just feel this shrapnel just kind of hit your face. Fortunately, nothing too damaging, but some scratches, of course. No damage, but just, it's not pleasant. No, there's no way you're checking reflection after that, unfortunately.
Then we're in serious trouble, guys.
We are boned. As you guys are pulling out of kind of this obsidian cavern, you hear this big whirring sound in addition to the bestial sounding roar of the engine behind you, of the pursuant. And then you hear a boom, 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 thwack! This giant grappling hook purges right through the back of your car, and the clamps expand, and then suddenly you guys are lurched forward as you are being now hauled backwards. The truck is much more massive than the tiny little Qmobile, and you are quickly brought to a halt.
I think I would immediately puke.
This might be important, but there's also Bucky beaver nuggets everywhere in the in the
That's
thing.
what you're puking at.
As you are pushed forward, these beaver nuggets just fly against the windshield.
No!
Anybody that is not
Fireflies.
well braced is also flying forward just a little bit.
Fuck! My nuggets!
The wind down of your amplifier matrix engine starts to make a concerning whirring noise. This is the only extremely valuable part of your car. This thing makes your car rip. You are now dead in the water, being pursued by some sort of bandit. You hear this kind of crackling, loud sound as the speaker turns on, and you hear this kind of booming, menacing voice. Out of the car! Weapons on the dirt or we blow it up! You can either live and brave the wastes, or die and we pick up the scraps. Choice is yours. This is a massive black metal truck that is loaded with a grappling hook, machine guns, some sort of like arsenal of explosives. It is loaded to bear to steal, plunder, and do it very effectively and very quickly.
Hey guys, shit's bad. I'm gonna relay that.
Can somebody skip to the next track on the radio? I don't like this song.
Can we challenge them to like a sing-off or something?
You are welcome to try.
You know what? I'm feeling
there.
good. Check this out. Oh, I think I
Yeah,
can do it.
Izzy, sing them off.
We're gonna start our first battle of the bands.
That's great. Unfortunately, you don't see an instrument in sight on them.
Ah,
Shit. Can I just kill them? Can I just shoot them?
You can try.
Do we know who they are?
No?
No, we don't. We're not asking questions.
Is it Bono?
Is it you two?
For all you know, it could be.
Oh
They're
man, if
behind
it's you
well-plated,
I've always wanted their
bulletproof
autograph.
glass.
I scream back at them. The fuck you want?
You hear the loudspeaker kind of tin on again. We want your car. And that's it.
Oh, but your car is so much bigger.
And then I yell back, "What?
Your car.
they want our bar?
You want our? You want our bar? We don't have a bar."
You hear the cocking of a gun.
We should go out there and correct them.
I slide the door open.
Weapons on the floor or we blow you up.
I'm gonna try to negotiate. I exit the van, hands up, like this. We don't have a bar.
You hear the gunshot as in front of you the sand explodes.
Oh my
Okay.
god, they're a bad shot, too.
I start turning.
they
I
hate
turn
the
around and I
sand so
start walking back inside the car. I get back in the car and I say, "Guys, we need to figure out what we're gonna do here. I've run out of options. I've tried everything. I have. What if we try to play them a song and see if they like it? maybe they will, follow us on Spotify.
You're welcome to
Qbomb.
try. Spotify doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Thank God.
Shit.
Okay. What
This
about
episode is sponsored by Spotify.
By
don't give them that.
Deezer. Yeah.
By
Yeah. What about
Deezer.
Tidal? Is Tidal still around?
The internet, as you know it, doesn't quite exist anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking free.
It's more of an oral history
There's
kind
one
of
beautiful
situation.
bastion that is owned by the Lorebarians that is just a server of Club Penguin. And that is
Good. Okay.
Oh,
Can
as it
can we
should
get on
be.
Club Penguin. Can we like have
They're all
some
good
songs in
questions.
Club Penguin?
yes, if you're successful in your adventures.
All right. Okay,
and you become
okay.
famous.
Okay.
As the DM,
Shit.
you are still in the intro cutscene. If you just let things proceed naturally.
Look,
we
we're
should.
problem solvers. And
Why don't we-
I think we should get out of the car.
So yeah, Jordan just grew up. Let's get out of the
And
car.
basically, the clown car of Qbomb is emerged. The bandits exit their vehicle, heavily armed, once they are sure that you have put down your weapons.
Well, that's no fair.
It isn't fair, because what they do next is rob you.
Whoa,
It's-
whoa.
I know. People do that. It's crazy. And they tie you up, and they take all your weapons, and they put them in a crate far away from you. Then the leader of the bandits walks up to you. He is a hulking behemoth of a man. He has this rippling black beard that has this like smoke coming out of it.
Oh my God.
He has
Bono. Jordan.
oh no, he's hot. He wears these big yellow goggles, and laced in his beard are nuts and bolts, and various ends of the bolts are like set on fire, kind of like Blackbeard almost.
Sick.
He just smells like grease. And in his hand, he has this two-handed pipe wrench, and between the two ends of the claws, is crackling electricity, and with each step is just this thunderous movement of at least 300 pounds.
He is kind of hot.
And he drags this thing on the ground, his wrench.
So there's like a weird thing with the key where you gotta jostle it a little bit before the engine starts.
Are you handing him the car keys?
Yeah.
This hand that is the size of your head
Mhm.
kind of reaches for the keys and then daintily picks them up from you. They
I start
just,
sweating.
Thank you for your cooperation. Today, I'm feeling generous. Consider it a gift. Me leaving you in the wastes here and not killing you. You're welcome. Boys, wrap it up! He kind of has them, like, pull your car back in, and then they kind of hitch it to the back of their truck. Once they are all situated, he hops in and kind of looks at you and just kind of leaves you tied up. But he leaves your weapons next to you, and he says, good luck out there. You're gonna need it. Let's go, boys! Honk! Honk! And they take off, leaving you with, fortunately, your weapons and your personal effects, but you are down a Qmobile.
Can I yell at them from a distance? I've been farting in there the whole time.
That car still goes.
Well, that was humiliating. I wish they
Well-
had killed us.
So you are all right now tied up in the middle of the wastes. Around you is just this kind of really harsh black and gray and sparkling bits of purple sand. These big pillars of obsidian kind of jut out of the ground. And you have just lost the Qmobile. And I need to emphasize how important that amplifier matrix is. That is what powers your band. You need to get that thing back. You guys earned it at a high cost, and you'll be damned if you don't get that thing back.
We should get
It's
out of
gonna
this. We
it's
should get
gonna
out
ruin
of
the
this.
door.
It's gonna ruin the door.
Jordy,
Yeah?
you got any sparks? Get us out of this here hogtie?
I think I'm too sad to do anything sparkly.
Oh my God.
Just too sad to do
can
anything.
Can I try to use my claws?
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and roll a test then.
Is that 1 and a 1?
What?
This is tighter
What
than
is
I
your
thought.
reason for failure?
Didn't clip your nails correctly. You got the hangnail.
And your own-
Thank you.
I think I gotta get Jordan fired up. Jordan, in this future, Paramore is dead, and they will never play again.
No! I only saw them twice.
How does that get her
I'm
fired up?
Get mad.
I'm so sad now.
Damn it, it's
I think you made it
backfiring.
worse.
I kick Jordy.
That's free.
I can
Alright.
keep. Okay, it's free. I keep kicking Jordy. I
If
kick
you
Jordy
do
a
it
lot.
non-lethally, it's free.
I kick
Jordy,
Jordy a
ignite
lot.
This.
I kick her a lot.
Okay, I want to burn up and then affect burning our ties or whatever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll an attack against Izzy.
Okay,
What?
let me find.
Why am I being burned?
You got a 4 and a 2. So unfortunately,
No. You didn't make me mad enough.
that was unsuccessful. And Gene, your hands get burnt, but not enough to like physically attack your life force.
Yeah.
They are really hurting, and you're quickly writhing around. And then you notice your hands are free.
How I planned it the whole time.
It's all coming together, baby.
That's why I love you guys.
And then I kicked Gene.
No, that's not free.
Do it
actually.
lethally.
Free. It's
No,
free.
that's not a free.
It's free.
action.
It's free.
free.
It's free.
No.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If he's
Hey.
resisting, then you do have
It's
to
free.
attack.
What?
But you could go for lethal damage. Like, you could try and hurt his life force directly if you wanted to.
You can try. You can fucking try.
I'm gonna save it for later.
All right. Well, nobody's hurt then. Just your egos and your pride, as you are now left in the wastes of distortion with not but the clothes on your back and, fortunately, the weapons. They were kind enough to leave you. The wastes are a hard place to be, and even bandits have some sort of honor sometimes, though it was remarkable that they even left it for you.
He was hot.
It was real hot of him.
Are there tracks of the car left?
Yes, there are.
Oh!
Smarty.
I look at those tracks and I start doing the math in my head, and it's like, you know, the equations start flying around. I'm like, yes. And then I realize, oh damn, my beaver nuggets. And then I just start,
Ah, dude.
and then I start using the scent of beaver nuggets instead. I don't even look at these tracks.
Yeah, you are well attuned to the scent of beaver nuggets.
Yes,
I
they
won't
were
even
from the
have you-
before times.
I won't have you roll for that because of your raccoon training. This is something that you would just have honed in. This isn't a skill check. This is just something inherent to you.
Yes. They're so fucking sweet.
And, well, weirdly, they seem to go where the tracks are going.
That's so
it's strange.
coincidental. It's weird.
It's weird.
Well, gang, we're gonna follow these tracks.
Follow Ari's name.
No, we're gonna follow the scent of beaver nuggets here. What are you talking
All
about?
right, everyone, climb on Sam.
Yeah. Everybody plan B. We all jump on Sam.
And we go off on our adventure. That's
So-
chapter 1.